Here are 10 personal finance tips Pokemon games teach us about money. Number 1. Freshwaters cost less than potions. At the top of the Celadon department store, you can snatch a freshwater for 200 Poke Dollars. Meanwhile, a potion at the Pokemarts costs 300 Poke Dollars. That's 50% more expensive. And to add insult to injury, a potion heals 20 HP while freshwater heals 50. Potions are 50% more expensive while being 60% less effective. Talk about a ripoff. If you're saving your Poke Dollars, buying freshwater makes more sense. Just like in real life. This is like buying a $250 budget Samsung phone that has better battery life and camera than a $400 brand name phone. Number 2. Strategic Pokeball allocation. We've all been there. You see a new Pokemon? You throw a Pokeball and it breaks free. What gives? Well, we all know the rule. You have to weaken the Pokemon first. Get its HP low. Maybe even apply a status effect. That's how you increase your odds. Throwing a Pokeball at full HP? That's just wasting your resources. In a game with finite cash and limited inventory space, that's a straight path to Poke bankruptcy. And that's the truth. Frugality in Pokemon means knowing when and how to spend. You're not throwing the ball because you want to. You're throwing it because the conditions are right. That's not luck. That's strategy. And in real life, it's no different. You don't throw your money at every stock, every sale, or every shiny thing you see. You wait, you prepare. You buy when the value is high and the cost is low. That's what smart investors do. They don't throw Pokeballs at full health targets. They wait for the moment where the return is worth the risk. So remember, whether it's your Pokeballs or your paycheck, deploy strategically. Waste nothing, capture everything. Number 3, don't waste items on a fainted Pokemon. In Pokemon, if a Pokemon has fainted, no amount of potions will bring it back. You need a revive. It sounds obvious, right? But in real life, we often throw money, energy, time into things that can't be fixed that way. Trying to fix burnout with coffee, trying to fix debt with another credit card? You don't need a potion, you need a revive. Smart money moves aren't just about spending, they're about using the right tool for the right problem. Misapplied effort is wasted effort, and wasted effort, that's expensive. Number 4. TM and move tutor economics. You don't teach every Pokemon the same move. TMs are limited. You save them for Pokemon who'll get the most use out of it. In the same way, your money should go to what gives the highest return. You don't invest in every business idea. You don't pay for every course online. You pick what aligns with your long-term team, your life strategy. That's resource optimization. That's leveling up wisely. Number 5. Payday doesn't work unless you're in the fight. Meowth's move Payday is one of the few that literally makes you money. It throws coins, and when the battle ends, you get extra cash. But here's the thing. If you don't actually use the move during the battle, you don't earn anything. You have to participate. You have to act. Too many people expect money to come just because they exist. But even passive income starts with action. Building a skill, launching a project, taking a risk. You have to step into the arena, whether it's freelancing, investing, content creation, or business. Your payday only comes when you do something. So if you want more income, you've got to fight. Number 6. Repels teach us that sometimes it's worth paying to not deal with things. In Pokemon, repels keep wild Pokemon away. You buy them not to gain something, but to avoid unnecessary battles. And for anyone who's had to hike through Mount Moon or the Ilex Forest, you know how valuable that can be. This applies to money too. Sometimes you spend not to gain, but to protect your time, energy, or peace. Think about insurance, or hiring someone to clean your house, or hiring a financial advisor to manage your investments. It might feel like a waste at first until you realize what you're not dealing with anymore. Smart spending isn't just about gains. It's also about smart avoidance. Number 7. You can't carry everything. Older Pokemon games had a limited bag size. You'd find a new item, go to pick it up, and get hit with that dreaded message. Your bag is full. You had to throw something out or make room. And isn't that just like life? You only have so much attention, time, and space. You can't hold on to everything. If you say yes to every opportunity, relationship, or responsibility, you end up overwhelmed. Sometimes making room for something better means letting go of something you already have. And that's not wasteful. That's strategic. Your time is your bag. Make sure it's filled with things that matter. In investing, this means making space for index funds, even if it means selling your meme stocks, dividend stocks, or gold ETF. You can't hold everything, so make sure you hold what's most valuable, and investment research says that's index funds. Number 8. Always prepare for the Elite Four. Before you challenge the Elite Four, you stock up. Full restores, revives, status healers, because once you enter, there's no going back. You either finish it or black out. This is the same reason you need an emergency fund in real life. When life hits you with back-to-back challenges, medical bills, car issues, job loss, you need supplies ready. If you charge in unprepared, you'll wipe out. But if you've stocked up ahead of time, you'll survive, even if it's tough. Your savings account is your full restore. Build it before the fight. Number 9. Just because you can buy something doesn't mean you should. Remember those weird items you could buy in Pokemarts? Like mail, or Poké Dolls, or decorations that didn't help in battle. They looked cute, but they didn't really do anything. We do the same thing in real life. As we earn more, we start buying stuff just to flex. Fancy coffee, designer shoes, expensive gadgets we never use. This is lifestyle inflation, and like a backpack filled with junk, it slows you down. When your money goes to things that don't help you grow, it drains your ability to build wealth. Buy with intention, not just impulse. Number 10. Rare candies aren't a substitute for training. Rare candies level up your Pokemon instantly. But here's the catch. In Gen 1 and 2, Pokemon that are trained in battle gain stats. Ones that level up with rare candy don't. They look stronger on the surface, but they haven't really earned it. And when they battle, they underperform. That's because in Generation 1 and 2, Pokemon gained stat boost for battling specific opponents. Each Pokemon you defeated gave your Pokemon effort values. For example, defeating a Machop boosted your attack. Rare candies didn't give EVs, so your Pokemon would miss out on hidden stat boosts. In real life, shortcuts seem great, but if you skip the process, you miss the growth. You get the title, but not the skill. The job, but not the experience. Fast isn't always better. Sometimes grinding is what makes you great. Think of it this way. Buying a luxury car or designer clothes is a shortcut to appearing wealthy, but it doesn't actually increase your financial security. You're just artificially improving your status. As the saying goes, savings is the gap between your income and your ego. It's your portfolio that makes you rich, not the shiny car in the driveway. Your rare candies are your lump sums in your savings account. So use your rare candies wisely and never underestimate the value of the grind. Bonus tip, don't waste your rare candies. You wouldn't use a rare candy on a level 12 Geodude. You'd save it for the late game, because you understand grinding from level 59 to 60 is much harder than going from level 12 to 13. That's making efficient use of your resources. That's the definition of frugality. So, if you've ever saved up a rare candy for the future, congrats! You've already demonstrated you can be frugal and understood the concept of delayed gratification. Apply the same to your spending and investing habits. Save the lump sum for buying stocks instead of a better car. That will yield more XP. So there you have it, 10 money tips straight from the world of Pokemon. Because whether it's a Pokemart or the stock market, whether you're building your dream team or your dream life, the rules are the same. Spend wisely, invest in growth, and always be ready to evolve.